All right. We are cooking. We need chat. Shit. I don't have chat yet. Let's get chat. All right. Hello, MB. Hello, Dmitry. And yes, I'm a little bit late. I don't think that you were there for my message yesterday, but yes, it was expected for me to be a little late. But I'm surprisingly not that late. Hello, Ned. I've come to cause problem. Get ready with the bam hammer. Alright. Ooh, nice animation. Thank you, model. First time seeing you here. Alright. I'm so fucking happy today. Alright. My appointment was for a kindergarten for my daughter. We got it. Yeah. Gonna have a life. What? Hi, Stan. God damn. Oh, that's going to feel weird. I'm so happy. Okay. Okay. A lot of positivism. Autism. Okay, autism. Happy to see you all. And that wasn't a given. No, it wasn't. Holy shit. Alright. We in. So what are we even doing today? Well, first of all, today was a pretty bad day for my computer, okay? I started it before my appointment because I was like, oh, I'm probably going to be late, right? I need this to be clutching. I start it, and the display is like this, okay? It looks like this. So I'm like, what happened? And, well, it turns out... Oh, am I effing up the ratio here? How about I put myself correctly? Yay. Alright. And it turns out that there was an update, and now Arch is using the open source DKMS driver. Turns out that the 1060 is the cutoff, okay? And just Pascal, fuck you, okay? That's... If you've got a 1060, don't update, okay? Download whatever the hell is in OR, okay? AUR, OR, and survive. Or else, be limited to like 770 to 720p. Yes, I feel UMB. Alright, what are we cooking today? I'm just happy, okay? I'm just happy today. This is what I am. Alright. So, MBE, I hope that you didn't git, push, pull, whatever, anything, because if you did, I don't know about it, and I don't know. So, yeah. I should probably do some research. But, I don't know. Nothing important. Does that mean that you did something? Because if you did, I want to update. Just some stuff for you to look at. Ooh! I love stuff to look at. No code update. Okay, I got it. I got it. It's okay, it's okay. You're lucky me. I am on the 1060-50. Oh, well, 1650. That's that's a GPU. All right. Brain. Okay. We're changing the cam. Boom. Doxed. No. Well, we need to stop with the meme. I need to go with the function that I've learned from Ned. Thank you, Ned, by the way. Okay, whoever reset the padding needs to die. Thank you. But cat paw. Alright. What the fuck? I'm in. Alright. Let's open up that gift box. MBEware demo some tool used in its repo. Alrighty. Let's zoom a bit. This is just so you look at this and get inspiration if you need something like this. In Common Tool, there is a logger, default error code, and a simple config file. Okay. In List Origin, a demo of a simple but complete command line parser. Okay. And in .dict, a tool that exposes a dictionary as a class where the keys become attributes and vice versa. It also supports JSON as input-output. MB, besides the JSON part, wouldn't it be... Do you know what a named tuple is? Because it sounds exactly like that. Anyway, great to serialize data class and dictionaries. Ah, okay, I get it. Oh yeah, but I've already worked on that. I've already done some pickling on my own. So I kind of have a base for that. Also, the code is easier to read. Class.key instead of keydict. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll look into that one. The other are interesting, but this one I'm not sure. I'll take a look off stream, probably. Note that there are more complete tools to do the same thing at DigDoc, like SQL Alchemy, which would be great as we want to save our data to a SQL database. Yeah, that's the big issue, right? Because in the system that we have, the advantage is that we don't only leverage Python to create the database, but to emulate it locally. So as long as SQL Alchemy doesn't do that, there's no reason for us to go to that. But like, we're going to need to probably rewrite that whole code anyway and do something like more logical. Because the problem is just making a call to the database is like thousands of times longer than if you were to interact directly with Python and set up a bunch of things. For Maple to look at. And is there some file change? Oh, there is. Oh, okay, so there's example actually uploaded there. All right. All right. All right, I'll get inspired later. Let's read a bit. Let's read. You are running an NVIDIA card with Wayland. I assume since you use KDE, you are a Massachusetts sir. I'm running the most popular GPUs on the based interface, KDE. That's all there is to know, okay? There's all there is to know. I don't know. I haven't made that choice. I literally made a poll to choose my distro, okay? Kind of. I'm still... I don't know. Wayland just works for me. I don't know why I would use anything else. Those called could be made at the end. We will see later. Yeah, for now we don't have to give a shit about this because the back end of everything can be like changed, right? I've made functions in the background that can be used and changed, so who gives a shit? Alright. NVIDIA NVIDIA OS. Now okay on Wayland. Oh, is. Okay. NVIDIA is okay on Wayland. Okay, I get it. Alright. Are we doing research or are we memeing? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We need to do research. I'll have a bunch of time to do research, okay? Fuck research. It's boring. It's boring. What do you want me to say? Oh, I'm in top chat. Let's fix this. Okay, I have not missed anything. Good. Alright, let's get ourselves, like, something more. Okay, so not touching this won't fuck anything up. Good. So... So today was more Plan 9 stuff. Today I learned that Plan 9 doesn't like high resolution. I don't know if it's just KVM in general. ED. Erectile dysfunction. Alright. But to my knowledge, KVM likes to kill itself with anything related to graphics. I don't know if it's just me, but the KVM seems to like the gun. Okay. Aw, Ned, that's for you. Alright. Alright. We were at functions parsing, right? So let's go back to it. Nope, not my pain, alright? We're not looking back at all the commands I did, because I will kill myself. Okay, fuck that. So, let's run our thing with the pre-made command that we had. That's super cool. That we can now use. I love it so much. Come on, we gotta love this, okay? We gotta love the fact that we can just, like, have this slim command. Oh, man. Okay, so this needs to be able to parse. Yeah, over SSH is, that's a big thing. And it's missing on Wayland? God damn. I didn't know. It was just the fact that the damn 9 front... Does 9 front have any real capability of having a graphical driver? You know that there's like 6 drivers for... for KVM, and none of them are good. Alright. So that's CPP Pro. And we wanted to parse this function. Let's just get this, get this. Oh, we need to get the updater thingy going. Or, anyway. Okay, let's get this open. Yep, that was what I was doing too, but there's workaround to get full desktop instead of just the app. What kind of project is KernelInfo parser? What it do? No, it's not a dumb question. It's the goal? Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're doing a parser. So the parser is like step 1 of 15 freaking things, okay? But the first thing is parse everything, put it into a DB. So we parse the code, we make the relationship between each lines of code into a MySQL database, and after that, the goal is to make cool websites with it that have more than Bootlin, right? If you know Bootlin, you know that Bootlin is cool, but we're kind of trying to make a weird child between Bootlin and Doxygen with more newbie-friendly graphical interface to it. So there's a bunch of things like that we've talked about, like linking actual change to commits and to the mailing list so that we can know the idea of the dev as they were like making a different part of code. We could have, like, there's a bunch of things that we can go into later on, but right now, goal is parse the actual code, and after that, we'll find some relation between all of it. The goal is to parse everything, including Rust. True! I will need to find a way. Hi, Rust. I love my life with a bit of fucking Rust. Bro. Why are you loading? Why are you running? Okay. No, Bootlin, don't die. I need you. Bootlin, no. Okay. Lovely. Very cool. Thanks, Elon. Okay. Enough meme. Okay. So we need to parse this shit. Now, we already had like a magical little function that doesn't work at all, but who cares? Let's go back to it. Is it possible to, like, not find anything even harder? Can't you self-host Bootlin? That's also another reason why I wanted to do something new. Do you know how long it is to fully do, like, the process of parsing with Bootlin? Weeks! A full server, 16 gigs of RAM, 16 core. Weeks! This is unhinged. For the level of detail, no, I don't consent. So, like, I did it, and I let my server run for, I think I was like a week and a half, 2 weeks in, and I had a corruption, and it crashed, or I maybe had like some failure somewhere, or power failure, whatever. It crashed and nothing worked afterwards. I wanted to kill myself. So yeah, that kind of killed the project of taking over Bootlin. And Bootlin, to my understanding, is done in Python, right? I say Bootlin, but the name of the tool is Elixir. Like the tool was made in like 15 minutes. Like they say it on the on Git. It's written in Python. All right. With keeping a minimal footprint. Yeah, that's retarded. And they use Berkeley DB. If you've never heard of it, there's a good reason. So, yeah. Keeps queries simple and fast. That's pretty much the only thing it does. But, yeah. And it uses CTag. And for your own information, you need to violate CTag in order for it to work. By default, it doesn't keep everything. It doesn't parse good. It's shit at what it does. In my first version, I used CTag, and it was an absolute war crime. Berkeley DB is meant to not have a server behind it. So you just literally open a 2 gigabyte file and search through it like a retard. Do you have an official name for this project, or is it really bootleg? Bootleg Bootlin? It's Bootlin, not bootleg, this project. Elixir Bootlin. What the fuck? Oh my. And yeah, you're talking about updates. You have to hope that the updates just works, because there's a chance that it just crash. So yeah, no, Bootlin is dead to me. The fact that I can make something like more stable in a couple of months, it just kills me, okay? I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. So anyway, your project. No, my project is KernelInfo, and right now we are doing the parser. So this is the project. Once it works, I'll host it, and I'll make sure that they close their fucking shit down. No, I'm joking, okay? It's not I'm not trying to be a bitch. They are doing a good thing, but I still want to make something way better. Even if I'm an unmitigated retard. So, with that said, how the F are we parsing this shit? Let's go. So, you'll host it, wanna oh yeah, I'll do. I don't care if I have to pay another another ISP. But you have to call it bootleg or bootleg in the end. No, okay? Because it will be reversed, okay? We will call Bootlin bootleg Bootlin, okay? Because it will be shit. And you are the bootleg, you furry rust fuck. Okay, enough insult for today. Okay. So this doesn't work, clearly, because if it did, it would work. Okay. That's some high-grade logic here. Ooh, I'm a retard. Or am I? I'm never setting the function. Okay, let's just go very default, okay? If I do this... Print your mom. Okay, if I do this, whenever it scans... Oh no. Okay, okay. Let's stop being retards, alright? We need to set the type for this, because right now we are not setting the type, and because we are not setting the type, it fails. That's the issue, that's why it doesn't print. So let's get over it. How did I do that again? I think it's type style. Shoop. Where are you, code? Type style, indeed. And here we should put type style function. Right? So now it should work. Look at this big brain guy. Boom, it works. What? Okay, it fails here. But it still somewhat works. Bro, no way. No way. Oh yeah, Enigma. Nigma has a big project going on. And Nigma is pretty young too. Like we gotta chill with the guy, okay? he has a lot going on. He's young, okay? But no, he is not triggered. I do not believe he is triggered. Okay, why do I not have like type struck? Because here it's type def. And it should be type struck, right? Right? Yes. Okay. Okay, the fact that it worked first try, I'm impressed. Now we've got to see why it fails. Fun, we have no detail. It's 2 for Nigma. Nigma did not kill himself, okay? Let's stop the memes. Nigma is safe and sound. Probably strapped to a chair, yelling at the walls. Or maybe he's becoming like Andrew. Alright, how am I going to debug this without killing myself? I'll do this. We should have a print for all of this shit. But I'm too lazy to do things correctly. Andrew! Andrew the Wall Yeller. Okay, so type elaborated can also mean a struck. What the fuck? Well, how the... Okay, I need to know what a type kind elaborated even means. Google. Elaborated. I just like elaborated. That's such a dumb word. Ooh. I'm searching for elaborated. Okay. C-type. Elaborated represents a type that was referred using an elaborated type keyword, e.g., struck, or via a qualified name, or both. Well, go fuck yourself. Oh man, it's going to be complicated. Okay. Let's Googleify this, okay? Oh, I know. Gemini, come here. Hi. Little robot. Okay, that sounds a little weird. I'm using libclang in order to parse C code. I have some code that is detected. Whoa, wait, I'm retard. So how do we know if it's a type def or if it's a struct, if record can fit for struct and for type defs? Whoa! What type is a type def in libclang? I'm confused. It was working before, and then it doesn't. Of course! Okay. Cursor kind, type def declare. And after that, it's type def. Kill me, bro. The Python example. You know me. Okay. Music, come back. Is this how I should do it? I feel like this will never work. You know what? We're trying it. One brave man once said, never go full retard. I don't know, he's dead now. Why did I do... Okay. Bro. Let me not F up my code. Alright. This. Alright, brain. Work. Boom. Next one. Maybe I'll do things correctly instead of transforming everything into a string. Who knows? Look at this. And now, let's look at code that already worked before. If it's all pure, that means racism. But that also means that it did not work. Oh, wait. It's not all pure. I'm retarded. We're not... we're... What? Whoa! My brain must... What? Brain not braining. I'm confused. Always a nice progress if we don't create bug. Yes, right now I'm not able to read, apparently. Okay, let's... Okay. Let's read this without being a retard. So, here we have this. Let's open it up somewhere. Bind.h, come here. Your brother, socket.h doesn't exist. Okay. So we start with a function. Well, a struct, a function within it. Type is a type def. Let's go see. Alright. Field declare. It's a function with a type def, and it takes type pure. Okay, so those fail. But why? I'm so confused. Brain not braining today. So it works for some, but not all? Question mark? Well, for function, it seems to work pretty well. That's for sure. For type defs, maybe? And then for structs, it fails terribly. Is that the result here? So let's go on. Right here it was struct file, so it's a struct, but it says pure for some reason. Who cares? Okay, AST type function, so that's the second function that we have. Void f close. Alright, let's go check. So it has one argument, which should be struct file. Again, the struct fails. And that's crazy, because it knows where it is. Wait, what? Okay. Right now I just have the meme in my head. Wait. What's the meme? Oh yeah, we're playing this. Okay. We're playing this. While doing something.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It
All right.
knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't.
That's fair.
In the event that the position that it is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't.
All right.
If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
Oh. Alright. I got it. Alright, thank you. Okay. So the missile knows where it is, because it knows where it isn't. Based, okay? Now we can get back on track, alright? Alright. What's failing? Okay? Let's find some logic. We will find socket.h. True! Okay. So here, fclose. Let's focus on fclose, okay? So fclose, a specific function, and the argument should be a struct, but right now it's a type elaborated, but it still says that it's pure, and pure is the throw all of we have no freaking clue what you are, just deal with it. Why? Okay, so type def just fails, right? Because it doesn't fit elaborated. But how do we de-elaborate elaborated? How to know? Oh, that's a question for Gemini. To know the type, the real type of a type elaborated from my understanding. It may be a type def or a struct. All right. Elaborated. Let's go. Is essentially sugar. What? It represents a type that has been referred using an extra keyword like struct, union, or enum. Or a qualified name like C++ namespace. Who cares? From the compiler's perspective, it's a wrapper. To get the real type underneath, you generally have two paths depending on what you need. The direct way. Get canonical. If you just want the absolute base type, the final int, struct, or void after all the type defs and keywords are stripped. Well, that's kind of retarded. That's not what we want, right? Step-by-step way. Get named type. If you want to peel off the elaborated part, but keep the type def if one exists, you need to be looking for named type. Alright, sounds good. Now let's just hope that this function even exists. Alright, let's just be retards here. So let's do get name type. And let's wild it out. Alright? We're wilding. So we do while. Bro. Brain, please work. While. This shit is elaborated. Yeah. While this is elaborated, we are going to do this. Right? That's the... what does that print out? Let's start with the default. What the F does that print out? Let's add a little bit of syntactic sugar. All right. We print in. Ooh, that didn't help. All right. Bro, you can stop. Oh shit, it's a while loop. The compiler knows what type it is at all time. It knows this because it knows what the type isn't. By subtracting the type def you see from the type def it actually is, or what it isn't from what it is, the compiler can get the type def sum, which knows where it is. Bang! based. Okay, I just made a while loop, like a re. Okay, look. The theory with this is this, right? The compiler know where it is. I love it. All right. Bro. Nah. Nah. No way. This fixed it. Type kind record int. Alright, so it worked. Alright. Okay, what's next, bitch? Come at me. I feel as if I'm, you know that meme like, strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the balls. And he gets fucking nuked. Whoops, I did something. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's do that again. You are cooking! No, I'm cucking, okay? Yes, I am cucking so hard. Alright, this fails for some reason because it's a pointer. Oh, I get it. Because we probably need to loop again. Also, the pointer thing should be inside of... Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so it should look like this. Mm-hmm. Okay, but the type was not created yet. Okay. Let's do this. The children knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. But here we should have an or. Right? Not talking about your mom here. Alright, enough meme. He's cooking. I am! I'm cooking so hard, bro. It's unhinged. Let's replace this by its proper code. The pointer knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Let's replace these retarded construct. Oh, wait. Oh no, it would make sense to do this. We deploy the server to replace Bootlin tonight. Let's go. Base. And this is not needed anymore. Because we've got the biggest nuts. Alright, that looks freaking based. Alright, I think we fucked something up. Or maybe we just have more than what I was expecting. Yeah, these don't work anymore. Why? Have I made a mistake here? Brother, what's going on here? Why are you not colorful? Why no color? Okay. The preprocessor uses definition to generate corrective command to drive the cursor from a header where the header where it isn't. Alright. Okay. But that's true! The preprocessor uses definition to use correction to go from where it is to where it isn't. It's just true! What are we doing? Oh, this needs to be outside now. Right. I don't get why this shit doesn't light up. I feel like I'm XQC. Where's the mistake? Show yourself! You coward! This should light up like a Christmas tree, okay? And the fact that it isn't means that we know where it is. Bro, I need some backup. Type kind invalid. How so, bitch? Okay. How do we have anything valid? Okay, so there's something about the functions that fucks up when we do this. Oh. How do we do, shit. And let's... That's a wild loop. Is not a function. Look at this. Look at this. We will unfuck it. Whoops. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Please. The video must be a meme in Discord by the end of the stream. Consequently, the source code you are looking for now is now the source code that it wasn't, and it follows that the source code that it was is now the source code that it isn't. But whenever it switches it, it's true, it's insane, like it goes from is, wasn't, weren't, like you're like, what? That's not even a word. Alright, I was not baking anything. Alright. Okay, we need to understand what the fuck we're doing before going forward. Which means run it again. I need the full version. Motivational speech. Okay. Okay. We put this on hold. We put the sound to the max.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
Alright. So now that we know where it is and where it isn't, we should be able to do this, right? This sounds easy. Okay. I need a soundboard. So bad. Bro, play the music, Mozart, or you get the Glock. Okay, Mozart is getting done. Okay. Okay. Trains. Bro, I have no clue. Okay. Okay. So right now, we don't even know the fact that it is a function. It detects it as pure, and then it goes into invalid. So. Okay. So we are doing something here that makes this little bitch invalid. Okay. Let's start printing. No. Okay. So we are going to print the kind beforehand. After that, we are going to... Well, let's start with the spelling. Let's do it again at the end, I guess. To know what the fuck happened. I guess we already have this one. Alright, let's go. Alright. We are searching for open and close. F close. Okay. So that's the writing. It's a type pointer. Oh, bro. When we ask the type, it returns the type, so it... Okay. Okay, so the end idea was good, actually. But we need to check with the sea children to see what kind the sea children is. Okay. I have some code for this, under. Or not, I guess. Fuck you. Guess it's function declarer. Bro, where am I? Where am I? Okay. Okay, but it should be cursor kind. That's the idea, right? Cursor kind. I feel like I'm Trudeau. And here it should be not. People kind? Okay. Lost train of thought, everyone. Or potty training. Mini maple ref. True! Alright. Okay. Something ain't cooking still. Okay. It still goes true. So it's not a function declare. Okay, that's the idea. So here we... Cursor kind, it's a field declare. Kill us. Kill us. Kill us. How do I know that it's a freaking pointy pointer? Function. How did we do it before? I'm confused. I could probably do that video, MB. I could. I'm getting to the point where I'm... I'm knowing them by heart. It's no good. Okay, where did the function proto come from? I don't get it. Okay. This should be type function, type kind, func proto, function proto. And it isn't. So it's probably because it triggers one of these. And well, I could just check for function proto then. Is that the idea? We need a shorthand for this. Oh shit. Right, this should work. I love you, Ned, okay? See you soon. That would help. That's true, MB. That's true. It would help a lot of people to have that video. It feels like nobody knows what the fuck it does. Okay, do we agree that the first type should be function proto? And if not, why? So we go down the struct, it analyzes the children, the kids. And then it says, oh, we have another field declare, youpie-doo. So what do? We should scan it. We scan if open. Scanning if open tells us that it's a pointer. It is. But it should also tell us that it is a function proto. Oh fuck, that might be the thing. Because we need to allow it to be a pointer. Okay, fopen itself is a pointer, so we need to be able to unlock the pointer side of thing, but probably not the function, like, elaborated if it's a function proto. It probably cannot be both. Well, what the fuck why? What's going wrong here? Bitch. It's probably this part. Oh, this should be in front of an if. This should be enough in the... oh my god, this should be in... oh, no. No. Bro. This should have been in front of an if. I deleted something without... Look at this shit. Look at this. Yeah, I think it's kind of, it's the type of thing that, like, the only way to understand it is to do it. Like, there's some things where docs help, this doesn't. Alright, I just fucked up my code, I'm a retard, okay. Alright, everything seemed to work as it should, it even points to the right place. God, do we have socket.h? Oh, that's not the one. Where was it? Where is socket.h? Bind.h. Bind.h. Socket.h is nowhere to be found? Is that what I see? Little bitch. It doesn't exist. I feel like I'm denying the fact that the Earth is round. Like, it doesn't exist. It's in bind.h. We were not even searching the right place. What the fuck? It kind of works great. I don't see any issue. I'm just trying to, like, look over everything. With the lines and shit, holy. That's going to feel so good. Oh man. It works. Okay. Okay, why were we on that tangent? Oh, that was because elaborated made a bunch of things not work. Okay, these are detected as function. Oh, we've got new functions now. Are they related to any of this? No. Maybe. Line 51. What the hell is that line 51? This. Alright, I get it. I would be confused too. Alright, who cares about this? Let's go to the other file. Do a grep on the output. You really want to prove it, eh? Okay, I think we're parsing it, right? So let's go back to the file that we were talking about. So this one, right? So what we should expect. No type input, right? Because it's not a type, it's a void. So nothing there. After that, we should have struct plus struct. And they should be pointers? Ooh, I don't know if I have the stuff for this. So it says pointers, stocked entry. Okay, but it assumes that the name is taken care of before. This is something that we need to fix, right? Because when we get the type, it will only take this part. But it won't take the actual name because it says, hey, we did it before. We don't need that info. So that's something that we probably need to add. I don't know how we want to do this for it to be pretty. I guess we just have another thing called func name. Func arg name. Yeah, sounds like it. All right. Func args. Func arg name. Because I don't want to put it inside of the type because the type is not meant for that. And func arg name. Yeah, we're gonna have to make it an array, I guess. Do we really want to make it an array? Wouldn't we want it to be positional? I think like I'm going to overcomplicate the shit out of this. We won't have enough level. Yes, I agree on positional. The issue is that if I do an array and I do .append, it will put the thing. But let's just think about a possibility that the name is only set for one. Would that even be possible? No, it couldn't. Oh, no. There's some proto function where it could. This one has it, right? Or not? Or maybe not. Like my understanding is that you could have... Oh, maybe not. If you start putting names, you probably need to have them all. Yeah. Let's just implement it and hope it works, and if ever it fucks up, we'll know about it. I guess. Alright. So let's go at the right place. Alright. Where's that code? Parse function, that's up here. We go for the kids. Alright, go there, there, there. There, there. There, there, there. And here we should be able to do self-spelling. Sorry, kids spelling. Right. This should work? Question mark? Whoops. str object is not callable. Isn't... It's just dot spelling? What? I'm confused. I thought we needed... We don't? There's no way. I was sure that spelling needed parentheses. Fuck if I know. Okay. I got it. Shut up. Okay, it doesn't print pretty. And maybe we can resolve that later. Why is this one invalid? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened here? Alright, let's go look at the file. Okay. What we expect. Nothing for the type. Or is this what we expect? No, we should have a type, but it should be a pointer. Shit. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, for sure, there's some magical code somewhere that just freaking works, because it does. Okay. Okay, there's an issue somewhere, but I don't see it. Okay, so we have those two that are added, and we have one last pure that comes from nowhere. Why is it added? And it's part of the arguments, right? Whoops. Yes, it's part of the arguments. And it has no name. Bro, that's confusing. Why does it vomit just another one? Does it do that with the other now? Have we like fucked something that I don't know? Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if we have the same undefined thing that happens. Okay, there's something special. Oh, it doesn't seem to work here. Oh, but these are special. They're not, like, named, right? Yeah, they're not named. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So they actually work. But here we store nothing into them. So we probably should have some check that if we store nothing, that we shouldn't store nothing, right? So if this, it wouldn't be nothing, right? We would have to do this. If it's not equal to literal simplest x. Okay, that should work. Because we were storing just empty lines. Oh, resolved. Okay. Do we still have the... Yeah. Alright, now why does the other one doesn't work? I don't get it. We need to print the kids. Print the kid. So we have param declared. God damn, am I going to sneeze or is this just a joke? Param declared, which is a record, which is a struct. Makes sense. Param declare, which is a record, which is a struct. Makes sense. Compound statement. Oh. Compound statement is the actual code. Alright. Alright. So for now, we should probably just bypass this. Alright. So we should have a check somewhere that says, if it's this, do not. And let's just fix all the syntax or ceiling. Let's index. Right, this is valid, and now we can do this. We can do this. If this equals this. And now we should do continue, because if ever we have a compound statement, we should skip. Compound statement is there for this part. It means this. I know it from experience. If you do print variable, equal print variable equals value. Oh, really? Didn't know that. That's kind of cool. We probably need a shorthand for this. But I don't know. I feel like we'll have to rewrite this at some point. Okay, let's just check. Because I think we're making some pretty darn good progress here. Bro, that's some good progress. Now the big thing is that we're storing a type here. And we should probably encompass like a quote-unquote cursor for it, right? Because on the other side, we have the quote-unquote cursor, the AST class. That's here. And we should have that, but for func declare. So let's actually do that, because this will allow us to store the lines, which might get interesting. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's just start at the beginning. Where is the struct declare? Okay, so that's the one. So let's make a func declare, I guess. What's the name of this? So when we're parsing, it's a function declare. All right. For the shorthands, you could just do import clang scc. Yep, that's what we're going to have to do. I don't know, is there something in Python named cc that we might, like, fuck up with this? No CC. Alright, I'll do it right after. So here instead of children, we should have AST type. And this should probably not be set to none. Yeah. And we should also have line. Line is a pretty big one. Oh, we already have it. Right. So function declare, we will have the name of the function stored, the line, and the AST type of said function that should contain all of the information. Because we store it in the same way that we store proto function. Just to be cheap with it. So that also means that afterward we're going to be able to expand this function declare to have more information about, like, what's inside of a real function. All right, let's stop speaking and actually do some shit. Parse function declare. Okay, I probably did something. Parse function. Alright, so this actually kind of works. We just need to put this, delete this. I think I'm getting the gist of this. And here we should have the name itself won't be spelling for this one. But who gives a shit? So how do I want to have just the name of this? Spelling will give me the whole freaking shit. Or maybe not. Who knows? Let's try. And what does it look like so I don't freak it up? Okay, so type is at the end. Name is on the middle. Alright, this should work. Without this. Should have some crazy display for this one. Oh, that's good. Oh, man. Alright, let's see for the other one. Yeah. And the line 26 to 31. Let's take a look. 26 to 31. That's hard to be more precise. We're fucking cooking. Oh, and the name is good. No way. Alright. We're getting in there, okay? We're getting in there. Okay. We probably should destroy some prints. Like, this print is good, but some other print are retarded. This one is kind of retarded. Let's not touch this. Yep, we're really getting it done. And it's a we here, okay? Because clearly you're helping. Okay, so let's do the actual syndex thing. So... You said syndex as, right? As, yes, okay. As CC. So now I could technically just do this, this, 15 match. Let's just run through. Okay, doesn't look retarded. Let's just replace this one. Not doing much tonight. Well, I'm not sneezing, okay? You're at least saying some things, okay? For tonight. Because all of the other days, you're a fucking unit. And even offline, you're a unit. And when you're speaking in the chat, you make me think. And it helps. It helps a lot. Alright, let's run this now that we've renamed everything. Smiley face indeed. No nosebleed, please. Alright. Hey, my music. What the hell? It works. It works. Okay. We're getting there. How about we start just fixing our dumb ifs? Or maybe it's not optimal to do match case with these. I don't know. Aren't they supposed to be, how do we call them? Constant? Right? These are constant. So they should just resolve easily and once. So it should be easier to manage in this. So let's actually use them. Screw this. Okay, struct declare. So here we're talking about a cursor kind. Cursor kind. And the kind is struct declare. So this should be a valid cursor. And we should be able to do this. We should be able to do the same for this. Let's just try this. The code would be so much better with this. Holy. Like not doing some weird magical thing and just actually using the function as it should. Nice. Alright. Let's go and shove this everywhere. For real, we're starting to understand AST here. We are. It's not a meme anymore. Okay, we're talking about yeah, we're talking about this. Boom. Boom. What? Your mom is dead? 3 big boom for his dead mom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm being a dumb fuck here. Hey MB, you've seen Lego resigned. He's stepping out. Big thing, big thing. I don't know, I was feeling that it would happen like fairly soon, but it's still big. Alright, let's see if there's any other to change. Let's remove these comments. This is fucked. I love it. Why was it fucked? I don't know. Shucks and Union. This shit will break. Right, might. Bet. Yes, I saw that. My girlfriend works at Parliament TV and knew something big was coming. She had to cancel lunch with me. Aww. But it's something big indeed. It's pretty freaking big. It's hard to be bigger than that. But he was cooked. Right, there was pretty much nowhere for him to go. But down. Way down. Alright, I think that we fixed it all. Oh man, that's going to be so clear. A couple of weeks ago, he said that he would still be there in October. Yeah, but you know that, like, you cannot say maybe to these questions, right? You must say, I'll be there. Like, hell could rain on earth and I'll still be there. Like, they have to lie. They have to. Even Trudeau, like, he held, okay? He held until Christian suicide bombing the party, okay? But yeah, it's not as if you could say, maybe I won't be there. If you could, it would be funny, but I mean, I'm happy that he's out, but I'm kind of scared because the Liberals are so weak right now, provincially. If we have an election, like, yes, it might help the CAC, but holy, I don't like the PQ. Alright, enough talking politics, I guess, because I'll go. Should probably eat chips, play a game, and then go the F to sleep, because tomorrow, tomorrow, I have to survive. Oh shit, I forgot to do something. Okay, I gotta go. I forgot to do something. Anyway, love you all. Don't forget, tomorrow we're doing it again. And yeah. Oh, one last thing. If you're still in here, you need to subscribe to the new channel. Okay? We have a new channel. You need to subscribe to it. If you don't, I'll find you. I'll glass you. I'll copy you the link before making more threats. Bye, brother. Love you. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.